Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to bring you another reading for March. Today is the 20th of March 2024. And this reading, again, we have the eclipse season starting up on the full moon on the 25th. We will have the full moon in Libra. I do thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. This reading is for Capricorn and how Capricorn is dealing with what is coming up, what you're facing. Capricorn, how are you going to go through that lunar eclipse? It's going to be a tough one. No matter what sign we are under, it's going to be, in a sense, difficult for some. In another sense, it will be tumultuous for others. And in another sense, for some, it'll just slide right by. Now, that depends on the positioning of your birth chart, Capricorn. But this reading is a short version of my regular monthly. 6 cards. It's all about the self, on how Capricorn is dealing, how Capricorn is dealing with their situation coming up to the eclipse. So the first card is Capricorn. Wow. Starting off with a commitment. You are committed. You are devoted, Capricorn. The second card is advice from Spirit, and that is to stay focused on what you want and keep that energy and that desire to have and keep a commitment. Spirit is encouraging you to go and continue on that path of being committed, even if it is for work, because that is where you will be affected by this full moon. Now, what work is for you, it only boils down to karma, because that is what we do, what our actions are in this life. So Spirit is guiding you by saying, keep going. Now, the outcome, oh boy, it's going to be a lot, very burdensome. You're going to have heaviness come through. Now, heaviness is basically the full moon. That's why I say it's going to be difficult for some. So in this case, Spirit is telling us here that the potential outcome will be a lot more responsibility if it is that you are dealing with a working commitment. Regardless of what that work is, you will be given more responsibility, and it will be a lot to bear. May be very burdensome depending on your situation, and you have free will because this is only 3 cards. At the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying to be patient and forgiving, standing in your integrity. That will probably help you to ease that burden if you follow the advice of staying focused and being patient, because you are very patient, Capricorn, through Saturn. And where Saturn is right now, hanging out there with Neptune and Pisces and Jupiter, well, you will see how your commitment, how you feel about your commitment will carry you through to the end. So now we will take the next 3 cards. And the next 3 cards is to help you to maneuver and see alternative possibilities. Because tarot, there is nothing set in stone. It is always changing. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting the collective and keeping us safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Show us here what Capricorn has as alternatives. And it's not just the alternatives. It is how you manage, how you deal. And because it is random, I will select a card randomly. Here we have our Queen of Wands. So this is your determination, Capricorn. If you are a male, we're looking at this, then you know you are committed to that significant other in your life. Now, if you are a female looking at this, you are committed to yourself in your determination for what you know you want, your independence. You keep your commitments to yourself in the sense where your drive, you are committed to your drive. Again, if you're in a same-sex relationship, you take it as it resonates. And if you are not in a committed relationship with another person, then this is all about you, because that is what this card represents, right? That you are committed to yourself. This first card is all about you, Capricorn. Your desire, your dreams, you are committed to going forward and having that. So let's see, what is Spirit giving you more, if not the same, in the sense where your alternatives, you have choice. You have choice. So let's see what Spirit is giving. Oh, look at that. Completion in love. A fulfillment. Your dreams, your desires, what you want, what you feel that you are chasing. You want to have a completion. So your desire to fulfill and complete your happiness, you're working towards that. This is why you have such a burden here, because you are not letting it go. You are determined to carry on and have your commitment, which is fine, because this is where your love is. It's all about what you want, and you are looking into your relationships. Now, again, with the full moon in Libra, it is going to be about relationships, like the last one we had, that eclipse. And some of us are ending up cycles, and some of us are beginning new ones. So we have a double 10 here. So let's see what the possible outcome as an alternative can be. Here we go. Fighting with the self, struggling with what is and what should be, and going over all of the details into what you've done and where you've been. So by this eclipse, Capricorn, you're going to make some sense out of the dilemmas that you've been with your commitments, your working ethics, or people that you work with. You're going to feel and know exactly what direction you will take. Because right now you don't know. You just know that you want what you want. And that's fine, because you're going through. The moon is in Leo. So you have that strength and courage and passion to move forward. And you should. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups. So you have options. And Spirit is going to show you that more and more. And there is, if you are in a relationship, you may decide to leave for some, and others may decide to come back. Now, it really depends on the deliberation that you and another person may have, or if you are deliberating within yourself according to what you really want and how you're going to get to have it, because there is regrets there. So you could be dealing with someone else. Again, the truth is going to come out with the solar eclipse coming up. So right now, when we're moving into this relationship, this lunar eclipse coming up, well, your relationship with everything and everyone that you are relating to is what is bringing up to the surface. And there is where you will decide if you want to continue, if you want to end, because we have a double 10 here. And the burden of love is where you or burdened by what you love, depending on your circumstance. You take it as it resonates. But you will have choice, and you will come to that deliberation by the full moon. You're going to either make a choice, or you're going to see clearly what your choices really are. And for the oracle message on how to guide you with what it is that you're trying to manifest in your life, because it is pertaining to relationship in your circumstance. It is a commitment to yourself or to another, and you will know if it is for yourself or if it is for another, because this is all about you, Capricorn. I thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message? And it is coming from the moon, the messages. What is the oracle message? How to help Capricorn with their situation coming up for this full moon? Let's see. It is in the reverse too. Okay. The first quarter moon in Capricorn in your sign. Well, now you have a little homework. You go check when the next full moon, first quarter. So it is the beginning of a process in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. So again, there is commitment. So you figure it out on your end if it is relating to yourself, because again, this is all about you, or if it is about another, because here we have our queen. The new moon in Aquarius. Open up to chance. That's your next card. Okay, so let's see how the first quarter moon in Capricorn. It is the beginning, yeah? You're being challenged. And this is where Spirit is giving you that solution. Okay. This is how, because of your uncertainty, you're not sure which way to go. That's where you're feeling. That's what this eclipse is bringing. It is to help you find and clear the path to a new beginning, and that's what the first quarter moon is all about. It is where you are beginning. First quarter moon. Let's see for Capricorn. So unleash your kindest self. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Again, with that 10 of Wands there, taking on all the burden. Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get to where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of life. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and be your most charming self. There you go. So Capricorn, take it easy on yourself. You know what you want. Well, you're not too sure in some cases, but you will know. Spirit is guiding you. This enthusiasm here, this creativity, go with it. Take it to where you want to go on small steps. Take it easy. Take it easy on yourself first, and know that a new beginning is definitely coming. Once we go through this eclipse of the moon, before we even get there, we're going to go through the moon phases into Virgo, following up with Leo here. We're in Leo now, but the moon will shift, and your sense of taking care of you is going to be heightened with that moon in Virgo coming up, to make way so that when the full moon does occur, you will at least see or be aware of your choices. And then that'll help you to break free from the burden of having to choose or being chosen or feeling that you want to be chosen. It is all about relationship, right? Let's see what the new moon in Aquarius will accentuate, because here we have both being ruled here by Saturn. So we have the first quarter and then we have the new. So a whole cycle is going to pass where you will have your options. You'll go through them one by one because that's you, Capricorn, taking the time you need. And then a new moon coming up in Aquarius will either be a gauge to a beginning in a relationship, or how you see yourself in the future because of Aquarius here. So let's see the new moon, just so that you have a little bit more of what Spirit wants to have fall upon you, because it is about your future, this one. Big changes is being open up to chance, or sorry, being open up to change. You see, when you unleash your I'm having trouble with words today. When you unleash your kindest self, you open up for the future. You open up for new things to come to you. So big changes are forecast, but you need to let events unfold with as little steering as possible from you. Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or a situation. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you the chance to cool things down. A rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for. Allow for things to develop. Try to think of your situation from a different angle. On that note, Capricorn, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.